Hi, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. Welcome to our new First Alert Weather Extra streaming right here on WFSB Plus. We are looking good out there this morning. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. There I am. Hello. Nice to see you all. It was a little cool out there in parts of the state. Brainerd dropping to 39 degrees, as well as Salisbury, as well as Putnam. This morning, that is a little bit below average. The typical overnight low is about 46. 43 is the typical overnight low. The normal high for this time of year is 66. We are expected to get to 70, that average high, by about May 8th, 9th, and 10th. And that is going to be, you're going to see 70-degree temperatures today. We're talking about mid-70s. Tomorrow, 80 degrees. So it's really going to be an outstanding forecast for the next several days up until Friday. I know the weekends haven't been so great around here lately, and this weekend is not looking too good either. Sunday is definitely looking like the better of the weekend days. I'll get to that in just a couple of seconds. But in the meantime, let's turn our attention to, there we go, May 8th, 70 degrees, the average daytime high. But again, we're going to surpass that during the day today. We'll get into the low to mid-70s. 86 is the warmest average, the high. That takes place July 13th through the 24th. We got a way to go before we get there. So keep that in mind. First Alert live radar, the only live radar in Connecticut, scanning dry. As you can see there, there's no precipitation. And we're expecting lots of this during the day today. Abundantly sunny skies. Temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 70s. Just a really delightful day. One of the top 10 best of the year. And speaking of top 10s, here we go. Visibility, no fog to greet you this morning. We're talking about 10 miles of visibility all across the state. Satellite and radar, nothing going on locally. Let me widen out the shot. You can see here there's nothing going on at all throughout the entire Northeast. But there is a storm system pushing through the Dakotas into the Great Lakes region, Minnesota and Wisconsin in the mix. You guys, or those guys, have the potential for seeing some strong to severe storms basically tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, that is headed in our direction, but it falls apart before it reaches us. So we're not expecting any unsettled weather, certainly no severe weather, maybe a shower or a sprinkle Tuesday night into Wednesday morning as that system approaches. But again, not a big deal by any standards. Here are your headlines for today. Just a beautiful start. It's going to be a warmer week ahead and then limited rain chances. Again, our next chance for any rain doesn't come until Friday. All right, there are the temperatures. 48, still a little chilly out there. That's the chilliest number at Brainerd. 58 at Bradley, 60 in Meriden and in New Haven. Lower 50s elsewhere, 58 in Bridgeport. And you can see we're up anywhere from 10 to 11 to 12 degrees better. A lot of 9 degrees temperature differentials. Better in Torrington, Putnam, Willimantic, Norwich, Groton, New Haven. All coming in at 9 degrees better than yesterday at this hour. Now, there is a bit of a breeze sustained, let's call it 5 to 15, okay? And not a lot of wind chill out there this morning, not with temperatures where they are. Now, according to First Alert Futurecast, it's tomorrow's weather today. We show an hour-by-hour depiction of just incredible weather. Today, tonight is completely clear and fairly comfortable. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s, which is just a little bit above average. 43, again, is where we should be. And then 2 p.m. tomorrow, we're still under partly to mostly sunny skies. Here comes the turbulence to the west of Connecticut. This is 1 a.m. Wednesday morning. But for us, it falls apart, goes to the south, and we're going to be enjoying some really lovely weather for Wednesday and for Thursday. Just ran the clock down through Wednesday at 7 p.m. Here's Torrington. Is that just outstanding or what? That is remarkable. And if you're playing golf today, good for you. You're going to be dealing so with lots of sunshine. Sunglasses will be required. You can leave the jacket at home, just a nice short sleeve polo with maybe even some shorts or a pair of longer pants. That'll serve you well today with abundantly sunny skies, both inland and shoreline. So look at this. We just line up the sun. Temperatures in the mid-70s, 65 and 59 as we start to work in towards the latter part of the day. 62 and 58 for the shoreline after an abundantly sunny day with temperatures topping out in the low 70s. Here's a breakdown of what we're expecting. Sunny and mild conditions. Nice. The sun is up at 5:50, was up at 5:50. Sun sets at 7:47. And your 7-day forecast, 75 today, 80 tomorrow. Look at that tomorrow. Warm and a bit breezy, but who cares? 80 degrees, we'll take that. 73 on Wednesday, a little cooler yet on Thursday. And then Friday, some scattered showers around. Saturday, a chance for showers as well. Now that forecast is subject to change. All right, Sunday, we're going optimistically dry with a high of 61. You'll notice no temperatures at or below the freezing mark in terms of overnight lows. So we're getting closer to putting those plants in. Don't do them quite yet. I always say wait till at least the end of the first week of May into the second week for Mother's Day. That's always a good time to do it, put those plants in. But again, these temperatures look good, but anything can happen. So just hold off on putting those annuals in. The perennials, I think, are pretty good to go. All right, and that's a check of your First Alert forecast. Again, we want to welcome you to the all new First Alert Weather Extra streaming right here on WFSB Plus. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. Please join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3, wishing you all a great, safe, and healthy Monday. Take care.